Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Seize Your Business. I'm Jim Waszak from Success Enhancement and my colleague.
Kevin O'Flaherty from Flaherty Law.
And today our guest is Adriana Hawkins. Adriana is a realtor, and she's going to talk a little bit about how she got herself established from a marketing standpoint. But before she does that, I have to tell you that I have a brother-in-law who has some special needs, and we were looking for a place for him. And Adriana turned out to be the perfect person to work with because she's very friendly and low-key. She made him comfortable, and we got him in the right place pretty quickly. So with that, I'll welcome you to our show.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thanks
having
for being
me
here
here.
today.
So let's start off with an easy question. What prompted you to get into real estate as a profession?
Well, first of all, I really enjoyed working with a relative. He was one of my favorite clients to work with.
Well, that's good to hear.
So he's up in the chain of my favorites.
Beautiful.
He was great, and I'm very glad I was able to help. What prompted me into real estate? Well, I have a background in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
I have a degree in psychology and a mesh of my background in real estate and real estate as itself. Psychology that mushed well together, and I figured out my.
So do you think it was more because you like the real estate itself, or because you like the feeling of helping people?
Helping people. I love talking to people, meeting new people. They all come from a different background, and they have different circumstances, looking for certain different things, and sometimes it's more of a challenge. And the challenge itself, it's like a kick to me. I enjoy seeing people smile. I enjoy hearing their stories and where they come from, and it's just different walks of life, and that's just a satisfaction in it.
Okay.
It's itself for me.
All right. So you kind of like this, and you feel you want to get in this. You want to help people, but nobody knows who you are. I mean, how do you get your name out there and start to attract people to you when you're new?
Well, that was my headache when I first started. I wasn't sure where to go or how to promote myself. I started off as a team, and so I ended up I was covered under someone else's name. I would do the work, but they would take the credit. And when I found myself at the point where I wanted to do this by myself, I wanted to get out there, I sat down and researched, talked to other brokers, just had an idea of what they were doing, and it all comes down to what is right for you. What worked best for me was finding my area of expertise. And I recommend farming, meaning picking an area that you're really familiar with. The best would be the area that you live in, because you know the schools. You typically get flyers from the village. You know if there's a highway coming up or if they're planning to dig anywhere. You can tell the clients about that. Another thing is I use social media to send out just facts about home buying. That's a big thing. Or properties they have sold in the past or listed in the past. Flyers. Sometimes you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on flyers. But if you do, they do offer websites where if you're a customer, they'll give you 20% off coupon here and there. And sometimes if you don't have that, you can go from door to door. And as long as you can do it once every month or so, just get your face in front of people, they'll start recognizing you. And a lot of it has to do with word of mouth. I've had a lot of neighbors, they've received my flyers for Halloween. I ended up sending out, or dropping off, I should say, a baggie of candy with my business card and a sock calendar. And I just did it to my immediate neighborhood.
So you would just go door to door, basically?
Exactly, and I just hung it on the door, and I just said, "Happy Halloween, neighbor."
Did you ring the doorbell and try to...
No, I wasn't trying to scare people. But I did drop it off on their door, and I figured, let's see what happens. And a lot of neighbors started recognizing me. They thought it was really nice, really sweet, that I was thinking of them. And actually, instead of coming to get candy from them, I actually came and gave candy to them. And along with a calendar, they were able to place on their fridges. And so that kind of keeps my face in front of them.
So you mentioned use of social media. So it's one thing to put some content out there, how do you attract followers so enough people are seeing it?
One of the things I've noticed that works well is I'll go around town, and whether it's Willow Springs, LaGrange, or any other town, and I will see a building, I will see an ice cream shop or a store. I'll take a picture of it and I'll throw it on Instagram.
Okay.
And people love it.
Mm-hmm.
They will like the pictures and they enjoy seeing what's in different towns. And
I see.
my name gets associated with my knowledge about these towns, and they enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell me more about Instagram, because that's a huge blind spot for most people that are at least my age that didn't grow up with Instagram. Most business owners I know use Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Plus, even Twitter, but they know they should be using Instagram, but they don't know how to even begin.
Exactly. A lot of viewers I've noticed, especially in this generation, are more visual. It's whenever they're at work and they're just skimming through social media, looking at content, they tend to gravitate towards pictures rather than articles. LinkedIn, I've noticed, whenever I post something, people are more, it's business people. They would like to read more about this. But whenever I'm trying to target an audience, customers, and get my name out there, they like visual things. And so when it comes down to Facebook, I like to integrate articles about home improvements, sales, how to prep your home for sale. When it comes to Instagram, like I mentioned, pictures. Whether if I go to a home and I list a home and I see a great feature, I'll take a picture of that and I'll throw it on Instagram, and people love it. And a lot of times they'll like to visit that home, tour that home. So then it creates a potential buyer.
So how do you build an audience on Instagram? Talk to me as if I know nothing about Instagram, which I do.
You at least have one or two people that are using Instagram in your life, and you have the option of adding them as one of your friends, if I can say that, one of your followers. And if you make your profile public, your pictures will go into this database where if you use hashtags, say hashtag home, it will display in that network, in that web. And so when people skim through and the pictures, your picture will pop up also with the remainder of the other pictures that use the same hashtag. And so they will, I've noticed from experience, they will like the picture, they'll go on my profile, and they start following me.
Okay. So I'm probably even less knowledgeable than Kevin, believe it or not. Even Red Bart's pretty low.
You are much older than me.
But I am much older than him, So us old people, we're still,
Only a couple of years.
we still have dial phones. Well, you guys don't even know what that is. But
He's 37. He's lived a real hard life.
right. The drugs, man, it kills you. But anyway, so is Instagram just basically pictures, or can you put videos too?
You can add videos, of course.
Okay.
And that's another great feature about Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And you're targeting, you have people various ages on the website.
Mm-hmm.
So you're targeting anyone from Generation X to millennials to also baby boomers.
Mm-hmm.
Those that were able to get their grandkids to teach them about, iPhones or Androids. They're actually using it. I have a couple of friends that have their parents on Instagram, and they just like to skim through, and I try to get as much feedback as possible. And my really good friend's mom just enjoys. She will let me know. For instance, if I post a picture of, say, an ice cream shop in a certain neighborhood, she likes that I do that because she didn't know about that ice cream shop. So it just kind of you give them a tour of places they didn't know were around the corner.
You keep talking about ice cream. I love ice cream. I don't need more of it, but I do.
I visited a lot.
I do love it.
Seems like maybe since less people are on Instagram than say on Twitter, the hashtags might get you more traction there because you've got less competition for people's attention.
Whenever I do that, I also like to post it on Twitter. So I'll do a double hit. I'll use Google Plus also, and you can download an app, or Instagram itself will allow you to share that post within other networks that you're using.
Well, let me ask you this question, because when I think about all these different things, and I probably know a little more than I let on to, but it just seems to me that you can spend hours and hours and hours
I was just
spending
going to go
time
there.
on that stuff. So how do you balance between the social media stuff versus meeting people in person versus working with your
Sure.
existing clients?
It all takes. You have to train yourself to follow a schedule.
Okay.
As long as you stick to a schedule, it's just like going into the office. If you worked in an office somewhere and you have to clock in, say 7 o'clock, and clock out at 4 o'clock, you have to follow the same schedule when you work for yourself as an entrepreneur. So I find myself answering emails, answering mail, these sorts of website postings in the mornings when
Okay.
everyone is still too tired to talk to me over the phone. Nobody wants to meet me at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning because they're still in their pajamas or they're at the office. So either late at night or when the day ends or the day begins, that's when I
Okay.
tend to hit up the social media.
That's what you try to do there. Okay. Can you tell us, perhaps, I love stories. Can you tell us a story of somebody who either found you via social media or was reinforced their impression of you, and it led to actually a client?
Sure. I had a lady, actually, it was a young couple, and she saw my posts on Facebook. Typically on Facebook, I use my personal website for my personal things, and I have a business website for my business things. I am a real person, but sometimes I like to keep things. I just like to keep things separate.
Sure.
When it comes to clients, they like to see their homes being marketed in a certain way, and I'm sure they don't want to see their homes being marketed right underneath a picture of my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had a young couple, and she found me on Facebook. Actually, she didn't know I was a realtor, and when she started seeing these posts, and she liked my page, but it just kind of people send you a request, you like it, you move on, life goes on, and you look through the rest of your feed. And as the time went on, I started posting more things about gardening and outside decor and how to prep your homes and for sale. And she reached out. She said that she liked the content. She wanted to sell her home, and she wanted my help with it. And she liked that I was posting videos, I was posting pictures, open house flyers on Facebook, and she thought that my way of marketing things appealed to the public because it appealed to her. And so I ended up listing her home, and she actually bought a house. She ended up being a buyer also. So
Oh, beautiful. So you have both.
exactly.
Both sides
So
of
we
the
sold her
transaction.
home and we purchased another home.
Beautiful. So I have to ask you this question because I know, you do like staging for homes. But if you had some bonsai plants in your bathroom, would those be considered toiletries? That's a little moment of humor. We try to have a little moment of humor in every show, and I'm just the guy to do it.
You're just going to spruce it up?
I'm gonna. Yes, exactly.
I guess it depends on whether you pack them with your toothbrush.
I guess. Yeah. I get that's fair. Very good. Very good.
So what other marketing or self-promotional tips do you have for us?
Talk to your friends. Talk to your families. Make sure that you reinforce that what you do. Your friends already know, but sometimes they forget. And once in a while, it doesn't hurt to give them a call, stop by their house, greet them at the door with a bottle of wine, and say, "Hey, I came to hang out." And you will be surprised how many of them will say, "Well, you know what? I just heard so and so at the office was looking for a house, and I forgot that you handle real estate. But now that I think about it, would you mind if I gave out your number?" So even a simple text message to a friend that you haven't spoken to in a while, or a phone call, or like I mentioned, stopping by their house.
Staying top of mind is important, and especially staying top of mind in your profession.
Exactly.
Right.
Your sphere of influence is your friends, your neighbors, your close ones. And those are the ones where they will bring in the most business. So whether you're an attorney, a broker, a dentist, talk to your sphere, and remind them of what you do, and they will spread the word.
So if someone wants your help listing their home or purchasing a home, how can they reach you?
They can call me. I can be reached at 708-247-5811. or I can be emailed at ahawkins1224@gmail.com. I do have a website. It shows all the recent homes that were added to the MLS, so it pulls all the great homes that are on the market. It's adriana.hawkins@cbexchange.com. Yes.
Okay.
And so if you go and visit those websites or email me, call me, text me, I answer to everything, even a smoke signal.
Okay.
And Jim, if someone's interested in improv for
Sure.
business or business consulting, how can they get in touch
Call
with you?
me at 630-272-3895 or look at my website, improv, improv-business.com. And
You
Kevin?
can reach my firm, O'Flaherty Law, at 630-324-6666. When I'm not in the office, it goes to my cell phone. Please check out seizeyourbusiness.com for many more of these videos, podcasts, and show summaries. And if you're interested in a legal podcast, I'm doing one of those now, learn-about-law.com.
And my last comment, I can tell you from personal experience, you will not find a nicer person to work with than Adriana. So, till
Thank you
next
so
time.
much.
It's
Thank
been a
you.
pleasure having
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Adriana.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.